Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will introduce and familiarize ourselves with one of the best programming languages out there in the form of Go, or Golang as it is commonly called. Golang is a high-level programming language developed by Google. It's a strongly typed and compiled language. Its syntax is quite elegant and the language is built to reduce the overall amount of code you have to write as a developer. So in today's video, we are going to learn how to get started writing Go code, okay? And we are going to do so under the following talking points. We are going to download and install the Go executable. We are going to write a simple Hello World program in Go. Then we are going to build a task calculation app. And finally, we'll build a simple web server with Go, okay? So let's get started with downloading and installing the Go executable. To do that, we have to head over to the official homepage for Go and click on the download button, okay? Ensure that you select the version that matches your computer. So when you have that executable downloaded on your computer, you need to go ahead and install it. So once you're done doing that, let's go ahead now and write our simple Hello World program. We are going to use the File Explorer to open up the projects folder and navigate to the backend folder. This is where I store all of my backend projects, okay? Inside this folder, I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to name this folder Go First App. Then I'll open up this folder inside of VS Code, okay? I'll create a file named index.go, and inside this file, the first thing I'll add is package main. This is standard with all Go apps. You always have to declare a package for each file. This way we can treat each file like a module, that is importing and exporting functions and objects from that file or that package. Next, I'll import the FMT module from the Go standard library. When you install the Go executable, it comes with some built-in modules that make our jobs much more easier, okay? I use the func keyword to declare a new function named main, and this is how you declare a function in Go. This is expected in Go, okay? That all your programs should always have a function named main. This serves as the entry point to our application. Inside this function, I'll use the fmt.println function, which prints a message to the console, okay? We are going to print hello world. I'm going to save this file, open up a terminal and run go run /index.go from the terminal. I can see that we have a message that reads hello world printed to the console, okay? Now let's build a simple tax app. I'm going to clear all of the existing code. There are so many ways to declare variables in Go, but for time's sake and for simplicity, I'm going to use the type inference pattern here, okay? So what happens is we give the variable a name, which is tax rate. Then we use a colon and say equal to a value. The type for that variable is going to be automatically inferred from the type of the value we assign to it, okay? If you've used TypeScript before, you're going to understand how this works. Next, we'll create another variable, which is salary, which will be equal to 200. Then we'll create another variable, which is tax, and it will be equal to the tax rate multiplied by the salary. Then we print it to the console, saving the file and running it from the terminal. I can see that we get our fact. So the next thing we are going to do is to build a simple web server with Go, okay? So in order to do that, we need to first of all delete all of the existing code. Then we'll import net.htp from the standard library. We will create a function handler which accepts two arguments, W, which is of type http.responseWriter, and arrow, which is a pointer to http.request. We are going to use the fmt.printf function to write a message to the response. This also ends the request, okay? Inside the function, we'll call http.handlefunc and register the handler function we define to the /route. We'll import the log module from the standard library. Then we'll call log.filter by passing in a call to http.listen and serve on port 800 and nil as the next argument to it. So what this does is basically start our server if there are any errors encountered while starting up our server, we are going to see get log out to the console, okay? You can observe that we don't get any message printed to the console that our server is up and running. But since we didn't get any error message, we are sure that our server is up and running. So I'm going to open up a browser and navigate to localhost 8080, and you can see that we get a message back in our console, hello world. So that's going to be it for our video today, guys. I hope you find it useful and interesting, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Please leave it a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get access to all of our videos in the future as they drop.